So this year, 2024, I've earned 39 platinums, at least on my main account. All of them I've made into videos, but some of them you haven't seen yet. Some great platinums like the Plague Tale games, Skyrim, Astrobot, and Darksiders 2, as well as some absolute stinkers like South Park Snow Day, Rise of Kong, and Astro and Susie Go to the Beach. So as I love the month of December and the Christmas season, I wanted to end the year without any utter stinkers. So I thought I would replay and replat some of my favourite games, all of which I originally earned the platinums on long before I was making videos. So I originally decided to write down my top 20 games in no particular order. So I wrote them down, and while technically you are seeing 30 right now, I actually ended up writing down 50 of my favourite games. Once I started making the list, I was just unstoppable. Now this isn't just non-stop 10 out of 10s on Metacritic, general consensus where everyone's like, yes, these are the best games ever made. These are games I personally loved, and no one's opinion influenced that, and to be honest, no one's opinion will ever change my mind on that. There are games on this list like Little Big Planet 2, Watch Dogs 1, Deathloop, UFC Undisputed 3, and many others. So I decided to pick 3 out of my top 3 to re-platinum in this video. Of course, what I really mean is just using my second account, but you get the gist. Now for each of the 3 games, after I've done them, I'll be putting them into this chart that I made. Admittedly, quite poorly, but it gets the point across, that ranks quality, enjoyment, and rating out of 10. The first section is based on my memory of the game, which obviously could be influenced by nostalgia, of course. And the second section will be how I feel straight after a full platinum replay. Starting with one of, in my opinion, the most underrated PlayStation games to ever be made. And despite releasing in April 2019, and I did play it in April 2019, but because of its slow start, I didn't really get hooked until May of 2021, where I ended up getting the platinum in that same month. Not only is this in my top 30, this is generally in my top 5. And that is Days Gone. Now, despite loving the game, one thing I do remember is it having a very slow start, but having not played it in 3 years, my opinion might change now that I'm doing a full second playthrough. So let's jump into it. Oh boy, I am excited. Oh yeah, I forgot about this intro. Damn, Boozer's such a legend. I forgot how much of a legend he is.
What did you do?
Okay, let's do it. Man, this feels so good. Oh, this feels so good. And first trophy on the board, guys. Finders Keepers. Unlock your first collectible. Man, I'm so happy to be playing this game again. I think in terms of atmosphere and showing like little hidey areas like that where people attempted to hide, and the atmosphere and just things gone to shit, I don't think any game does better than Days Gone, in my opinion. Maybe State of Decay when it comes to zombies. Maybe State of Decay is up there, but you know, I've played a good amount of zombie games, and this is always my number one. And this is with the incredibly slow start this game has, which is very slow. Very, very slow start this game has. But I love just like when you're like in the middle part of the game, when you're like cruising with your bike and you're out of fuel and you got to fuel up and find a place to keep the bike safe.
These tats are dead symbols of a dead man. Hey, over here! Sons of bitches, get off him! Assholes, come on!
So got some of this? Yeah, that's what I thought. Boozer, you good? Just a flesh wound. Get out of Crazy Willy's. Nice. To be honest, all things considered, slower paced gameplay start, but not actually a slow start. I thought this beginning bit took like 2 hours, but it's taken half an hour. Oh, new items in the gun locker. Okay, just the pistol and... oh, a crossbow. Let's equip that, why not? Because then we have both. We have the pistol and the crossbow. Yeah, let's do it. X. Boom. I love how the weather affects them as well. So they're like, they can't see or hear you quite as well. I love the safe camp areas in this game as well. Absolutely love them. Let's take this guy out quickly. Gotcha. This is how I play this game. I really enjoy every second. I take it slow. I keep the bike nearby. I try not to attract too much noise. Try and set the bike up somewhere convenient in case I need to make a getaway. I just love it. I just do. There's always a fuel thing here, I remember this. Oh. Increase stamina.
Injector of some kind.
Ah, better living through chemistry. Upgrade of your health, stamina, or focus for the first time. Oh, I'm gonna go with that. Oh, don't stop me now. Unlock your first skill. Nice. I'm gonna go to sleep then. 9:37 p.m. Nope, we're gonna head back out during the day. So I carried on playing the game, cleared out a couple of infestations, and finally got my level of trust for Copeland's camp to level 1. Which then allowed me to go back to the camp and get my first upgrade on the bike, getting me the trophy first time buyer, of course, for upgrading your bike for the first time. While at Copeland's camp, I sold some ears, and then I went and sold some meat, getting me the trophy kitchen courier for selling meat or plants to any encampment. And then I did my first full stealth forced mission. You cannot get caught here. This is when you have to sneak through the Nero research site. And after doing that, I got the story related trophy for discovering what happened to Nero. Yeah, I'll come back for some of these nests. I'm not going to deal with them just yet.
If anybody touches this bike or anything on it, I break your fingers.
Whatever, man. Jesus.
What's up? You good?
Run.
But how's he survived this long? It's been 741 days. Dude was about to die in a car to two zombies, two freaks. Are you kidding me? Copeland reminds me of one of the main enemies from Far Cry 5. Oh, special delivery. Make a delivery to Tucker or Copeland. Yeah, it reminds me of one of the main enemies from Far Cry 5 because they're all kind of lunatics. And he's like a real conspiracy theorist as well, Copeland. Ooh, we can get a new exhaust. We can get a new gas tank. A new frame. New tyres. Nice. We can get some new visuals. Right, time to do some upgrades. This is generally one of my favourite parts of the early hours of this game. Upgrading your bike with the bare minimum you're able to upgrade it with. Like, there's still a good amount of choice, but all the choices kind of suck. But they're better than the crappy base bike that you do have. While I did consider the start slightly slow, I think the opening few hours are some of my favourite. And I just love customising the bike. There we go. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Oh, we could get some colours going. Like a matte forest green. That looks kind of nice. See, I do like pink on things, but Deacon would not rock pink. Let's go with that nice matte forest. Oh, Farewell Original. Purchase an upgrade under performance, visual, and paint categories on your bike. Nice.
Be close.
Okay, is it a good idea to go for both at the same time? Who knows? Let's find out. Oh, okay. Nice.
Radio Free Oregon. The truth shall set you free. Today, I
Oh.
was thinking about where it all began.
It was a horde.
1947, the feds passed what they call
A small horde, but a horde no doubt. So I'd been playing for quite a few hours with no other trophies. The trophies were very far and few at the beginning. But I packed up all the gear and rode south with Boozer, with some of the best dialogue in the game, in my opinion, between Deacon and Boozer here, where they're just having a real heart-to-heart.
Not a goddamn thing, but do you know why we keep going?
No.
Because what the hell else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Followed by, in my opinion, the best song in the soundtrack. I think this game's got a really solid soundtrack, but this song here, When You're Riding South, is one of my favorites, and it's Soldier's Eye by Jack Savaretti. I hope that's how I pronounce his name. I will link the song in the description because I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I think you guys should listen to it.
It's like the enemies that we are battling.
Obviously, I can't show too much because I'll probably get copyright striked. But after you finish that ride, I got the trophy, Lost and Found, for driving south with Boozer. Okay, let's go check on Boozer. Ah. Check up on Boozer. Nice. Oh, Boozer's shotgun. I'm kind of liking the weapons I'm rocking at the minute. Let's rock the shotgun.
See you later.
I've been loving the crossbow. Loving it. Not a lot of trophies coming my way, but I really don't care because I just love this game so much. I love just riding through the open road on this game, through the forestry. Just look at it. Ignore the bodies. Come on. Come on, come on. Nice. Perfect time to bring a shotgun.
Without talking to me.
I do like all the characters, but having a relationship in a zombie apocalypse would not be the best thing to do. It's a very high stressful situation. Like, it does not seem like a good idea to try and maintain a relationship amongst all of this chaos. After I found Boozer and saved him from being eaten by a horde, in a very touching dialogue moment between Deacon and Boozer, and then escaping said horde on our bike, I then got the trophy I'm Out of Control for unlocking 15 skills. And during exploring and main missions and stuff, I've obviously been doing a good amount of side missions, which in turn gave me the trophy Surviving Isn't Living for rescuing 10 survivors. And then because I got Iron Mike's Camp to level 2 trust, I spent just shy of 8,000 credits pimping out the bike. This is no trophy, I just want to show it because I think it's so cool. It's one of my favorite parts of the game, and I thought the bike looked really cool at this point. Like, only being like a day and a half into playing, I thought the bike was really cool. And Iron Mike's is my favorite camp, so I was glad to do all of this here. Got through a good amount of the main missions before getting my next trophy, but I finally got the next story related trophy, Take Your Name Back, for returning the favor. If you guys know these missions with the Rippers, then yeah, then you know. And then quite possibly one of the funniest moments between Ricky and Deacon St. John, where she asks, "Are we sure this isn't personal?" And his response is hilarious.
Are you sure this isn't personal?
Fuck yeah, it's personal.
Advancing the story will lock you out from the northern regions. Oh, checked everything. I have all the weapons I want, all the bike upgrades I want. Whoa, look at this snow. Well, careful on your way back, Mike. Look after yourself.
As far as
Just a solo ride. Going nomad. They picked some really good songs for these kind of moments in this game.
Life's for the living. I won't be giving up on you.
Oh, riding nomad. Take to the road alone. I'll help. I'll help. I'll help people out. Come on. Come on. Fire! Damn it. Come on, you. Gotcha. You're welcome, boys. I'd love to do another one of these, but in like a built-up city area, where the chances, like, you still ride the bike through the city, but like the chances of running into like a blocked road, like in New York full of zombies, would be so cool, I think. I wonder if that guy's like, damn, there's some tension between those two. Hold on tight. See a familiar face. Oh, new milestone reached. Oh yeah, level 50 because I'm on my other account. Well, not the reunion that you want, really. You'd think it would be more emotional and happy, but you know, I get why she's wanting to stay and help. So having reunited with our beautiful wife, I took off to get plenty of stuff done, and it didn't go well. Then after doing some more main missions, we had a really nice moment with Sarah. It's actually one of my favourite missions in the game, where you go to her old lab and everything's just so much more alive there. You know, there's so many nice colours. You don't have to deal with zombies. It's just a nice mission. And you have a nice moment by the fireplace with her as well, and then you get the trophy. It's getting cold outside for reconnecting with what you lost. During my exploring, doing side missions, main missions, taking down infestations, picking up plenty of items, I got the trophy for crafting 50 items. And then I got arguably one of the hardest trophies at this stage of the game for defeating your first horde. Now I do find that this is the hardest horde in the game, in my opinion, because it is part of the story. You are somewhat capped to what weapons you have. Now you could just go and do a million side missions and boost the trust for every camp and have the best weapons. Obviously I done a lot of side missions and I had a good amount of weapons, but it's still a really difficult horde to take down. But it is also super fun, super rewarding. Like when you get down to those final few and you're just popping off them little scraggler zombies that just a few left, it is so much fun. But I got the trophy 1 down for defeating your first horde. Not long after that, I actually then took down a second horde, which then helped me get the trophy Lend Me Your Ears for collecting 989 free careers. I went back to the Iron Mike camp to see Boozer and Ricky again, and then got the trophy Moria Invictus, which is for riding out to take back what is yours. And this is when we're really pushing kind of end game now. I also didn't realize I had so many skill points, so I ended up spending them all and getting the trophy There's No Stopping Me for unlocking 30 skills. And then a few seconds later, I got the trophy for spending 20,000 credits, 1 encampment. Of course, that's at Iron Mike's camp, my favorite camp. A quick spoiler warning. Skip ahead about 30 seconds if you don't want to see this. But as we're pushing the final battle to go and save Sarah, one of the saddest moments in the game, the first time I experienced this, oh my god, I was on the brink of tears. Oh, let's go. Oh, I can't even get my weapons out. Hand-to-hand combat, baby. I like my chances against Skizzer, I'm not gonna lie. Oh!
Die, goddammit!
Boom! Nice. Deacon, come on. You know Boozer, but you can take him. Come on, you can take Skizzo. Come on. Boom. Nice. Oh, good stuff. Man, Skizzo, you've been a thorn in my side since like hour 6 of this game.
Wouldn't enjoy it.
Nice. While the start of the army militia part is like my least favorite part of the game, the end of the army militia part is like up there for one of my favorites. I've been waiting for this. Take revenge once and for all. I forgot how long the story is, by the way. I mean, I've did a good amount of side content, not as much as maybe I did the first time I ever played this game.
Yeah.
Feels more emotional this time. I feel definitely more emotional with the connection to the characters this time round.
Hey. Hope you save some for me.
There he is. Great game. Great game. Shout out to everyone that made it. It's still one of my all-time favorite games. I just love it. I just love the concept. I love the characters. I really enjoy the story. I enjoy all the missions. It's just one of those games that for me just feels perfect. And people will disagree, people will agree, but for me, the game is a game that I could just play endlessly. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad that I started from scratch, done it all again, and I'm going to carry on going for all the trophies and get the platinum again. And there we go. Days done. Complete the story of Days Gone.
Hey, Joe.
And there we go. Best friends forever. Received the Allied Trust status with an encampment.
Got it.
So with the main story done, it was now time to crack on with all other side content as well as the random miscellaneous trophies. I started by getting the trophy for clearing out all ambush camps, infestations and Nero checkpoints in a single region. And while doing everything, I was also hunting collectibles, so I found a good amount of Nero injectors along the way and got the trophy for maxing out either your health, stamina or focus. And then of course, because I was running into a lot of enemies, I was doing a lot of the camps for various different clans or cults, whatever you want to call them. I got the trophy for killing 200 enemies with a crafted weapon. I'd taken out a few hordes along the way as well, but this was one of these smaller hordes I took out, but it got me enough XP/trust to get the trophy for gaining the allied status with 3 different encampments. And after hours of trophy hunting, I got the trophy for unlocking 50% of all collectibles. Unfortunately, that wasn't the only collectible trophy that I needed. And as I had nearly fully upgraded the bike and had some of the best gear on it, I decided to just get the trophy for using the nitro and drift at the same time for at least 5 seconds. And then of course, while just out in the world, the bike takes damage, so I got the trophy for applying 100 scrap to your bike, which obviously is repairing it. Now this is actually the easiest zombie to take down for this trophy, but this is for killing a breaker, reacher or rager with your knife, which is just the base like boot camp knife that can't be broken. It's not a difficult trophy, but I definitely made it easier on myself by picking this zombie. And during my exploring of collectibles and camps and taking down everyone, I got the trophy for drifting for a total of 10 minutes. I was actually surprised I hadn't already got this trophy, given how much I'd used the crossbow throughout the game. But while taking down one of the last bounty hunters I needed, I got the trophy for killing an enemy with every type of crossbow bolt. I then took down the final Marauder camp, getting me the trophy Marauder Camp Hunter for completing the Marauder Camp Hunter storyline. God, I said those words too many times. Kind of a collectible this one, but really easy because there's like 40 of them in the world, but that's for knocking down 12 anarchist Khans, which are just a stack of rocks. Then finally, after hours of traveling, doing the camps, trying to find collectibles, I finally got the trophy, the Broken Roadshow, for unlocking over 75% of all collectibles. And that's it for collectibles. You don't need to get 100%, you just need this one for 75%. So I think we are nearing the end. I've just remembered something. We can probably buy the rest of the skills for a quick trophy. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I need one more skill point.
Last one of these murderers, sons of bitches.
Okay, something's happened. One's already dead. What the hell? I'm up against Superman, apparently. Oh, you've got red on you. Collect 541 items from corpses. I think I'm quite close to the stealth kill trophy, so I'm going to try and force it a little bit here. There we go. Ghost of Farewell. Get 100 stealth kills. Nice. Okay, let's grab that. And that should be all of these done. And the trophy. There we go. Ambush Camp Hunter. Nice. Damn, I don't remember this one. It's a weird one. Probably shouldn't have shot that fuel. Because I'm going to need it for the generator. But that's alright. I'm pretty sure I saw another one around here. And there we go. World's End. Complete the World's End storyline. Okay, before I head off, I'm just going to refuel at Copeland's camp. So as I said, I refueled and headed out. I really didn't have much left to do. I just had to take out a few crow's nests, which then got me the trophy for completing the Infestation Exterminator storyline. I went back to Iron Mike's and found Boozer and Sarah just sitting in the snow. This is my only gripe, is these two become such dead characters when the story's done. It bothers me. Then all I needed was to farm XP to unlock 45 skills. So I just started wiping out every horde that I come across. And that was getting me a ton of XP. And they were really easy because I had so many Molotovs and proximity mines and the Tommy gun. It was so easy and honestly so much fun. So I defeated that horde and that got me enough XP to level up. So I was able to buy the final skill, unlocking the trophy Mr. Fahrenheit for unlocking all 45 skills. And then in turn, earning the platinum trophy entitled 1%er. What an absolutely fantastic game. I truly could have made a 1-hour video just talking about Days Gone, but no one's going to sit through that. So with Days Gone done, it's now time to add it to the poorly made chart that I created. You'll obviously see quality, enjoyment and overall, but one thing I really remember is it having a super slow start. So what I wrote down before my second playthrough was quality, 8 out of 10, enjoyment 9 out of 10, and overall 8.5 out of 10. And I do remember it being a really slow start. I don't know what game I played back then. This was not slow at all. The beginning felt really well paced. I felt like I had barely played and I was already at Iron Mike's camp meeting so many new characters. So after my second playthrough, for quality, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I still did experience a bug or two, so I can't give it a 10 out of 10 for that. For enjoyment, an easy 9 out of 10. I still at times felt like things dragged a little bit too much, but nothing that really bothered me. And overall, this game for me is a clear 9 out of 10. A few things that could be improved on. For example, Sarah and Boozer, once the story's finished, they just sit there like brain dead characters. I wish they were a bit more alive, like in Red Dead Redemption 2, where characters at the camp are alive. But other than that, it's still one of my favourite games, and it was better than I remember. I genuinely expected all of these games to go down, that nostalgia would be blinding me. But no, I enjoyed this far more the second time than I did the first time. Now it's time to go on to the second game in this video. Now this might be an odd one. It's a Ubisoft game. And you're already thinking, really? And starting throwing vegetables at me and disliking the video, but please, let's just wait. It's not an Assassin's Creed game. It's a Far Cry game. And maybe one of the most conflicting reviewed ones. Some loved it. A lot of people hated it. I see some people say it's the best. I see some people say it's the worst. And I always remember thinking, why does this game get hate? It is arguably the best Far Cry game besides Far Cry 3. But that's my memories on it. But that game is Far Cry Primal. Now, I truly remember loving this game, like it was one of the best games I played all year, but I have not played it since I got the platinum all those years ago. So let's see what I think this time. Let's do it. This I'm generally excited for. When I think of Far Cry, I think of Far Cry 3, obviously with Vast, and I think of this game weirdly. Now, Far Cry 4 will always have a special place in my heart, because I got that with my PS4 Pro. This is a game I thought was going to be absolute trash, and I ended up really loving it. I was so surprised. So I think that's like a big reason why it'll hold like a special place for me. Now, does it have a memorable story? No, I don't even remember any of the characters, but I remember loving the game though, like as in terms of the gameplay, the world. So let's see. I do love a woolly mammoth. But then I love elephants. Like, I go to the zoo sometimes and just stare at the elephants for hours. I'd do the same if woolly mammoths were still roaming the world. Do you think this was an easy game to make? Because I didn't have to worry about buildings or houses or cars, you know? Whoa, there he is. I remember that. Oh. I was getting the business there. Every rock and tree was hitting me on the way down. And there was the first trophy on the board. This way to Oros. Yeah, I do like the gathering aspect of this game, I have to say. I am a fan of it. Damn. My guy's got a strong old stomach to be able to like eat raw meat like that and just not have diarrhea. That's something I never would have thought of as a kid, but as I get older and my body slowly falls apart, that's how it feels at the minute. Oh, come on. Hold to heal yourself while sprinting. That's just like so key in Far Cry games. Having to stop sprinting to heal is like the bane of my existence. In every Far Cry game, so the second there's a skill that lets me stop that, I'm gonna take it. You see what I mean though? Everything is so mammoth. Not the mammoths, but like I'm so insignificant. You know? I kind of like that vibe. It's kind of intimidating when you first start the game. Like, you never know what animal is going to be around the corner or what enemy is going to be around the corner, and you've just got a club and a bow. It's easy to be outnumbered, you know? Like right now. Oh, right in the chest. See what I mean? It's easy to be outnumbered and, like, panic. You know, I kind of forgot the buttons there as well. I was like, how do I change to my club? That's why I just pressed R2. Because I literally have just finished getting played with Days Gone. And obviously that's how you melee instantly. But obviously I'd need to quickly... Oh, you can press triangle. Oh, classic. Yeah, of course. But like I should go and get that bonfire as it's so close. Even though it's night, it could be a little bit dangerous with animals and stuff. Okay, we're not off to a great start as there's 4 wolves there staring at me. There we go. Sleep until dawn. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've not got the gear to go out at night, to be honest. Like, literally, I went in, the first thing I see is 4 angry wolves looking at me, ready to rip my throat out. So at the beginning, the trophies really did not come that often. After another hour to 2 hours of playing, I finally got my second trophy, Spiritual Advisor, for having Tensei join the village. And then during some main missions, of course some side missions, and then some events, we have to save some Wenja. I got the trophy for your Wenja tribe reaching a population of 20. The last trophy actually helped me get this trophy, as I now had a population of 20 in my tribe, as well as I'd been skinning everything I find, looting everything I find, just materials galore. I was able to get this trophy, Home Improvement, for building or upgrading any 2 village huts. I got the next story-related trophy for repelling the Udam attack. And obviously, because I was exploring, doing a lot of bonfires, enemy camps, stuff like that, got this trophy relatively quickly for discovering 15 hidden locations. And yeah, another story-related trophy for having Woga joining the Wenja village. We then had another main character, Karush. He joined the Wenja village. And surprise, surprise, we had another one, Jaima. She also joined the Wenja village. Okay, we're back at the camp. We've got a lot to do. Just refueling on my Lipton iced tea, which brings us to the sponsor of this. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. If I'm ever sponsored by Lipton, who make the best iced tea ever, then you'll know about it. Trust me. But that was just a joke. Come on, Wolf. Let's find the rest. Game crashed. Game crashed. Awesome. Killer's belief. Eliminate 25 enemies using any takedown. We take those. We take down those. Hell yeah. Oh, skewered. Eliminate 100 enemies using the spear. Hey man, I love a spear, so good boy. Eat that. Another trophy. Sikkim. Eliminate 50 hostile targets using a tamed beast. Nice. There's a lot going on here. A lot of trophies popping, a lot of animals, a lot of enemies, but the one thing I actually need was the boars for the beast related quest. But nothing about. Gonna try and use the bow and arrow a bit more now, as well as the club, now that I don't have a club. Now that I've got the spear trophy. That wasn't actually the reason I was using the spear so much. I just prefer the spear. But now that I have got that trophy, I suppose I should at least try and use some other stuff. Two-handed club. Lots of choices. I'm going to go with nothing at the minute until I see what I need maybe for like upgrades in the camp and stuff. I suppose I should go and start talking to people in the village. Helping with quests and such. So I've been playing for quite a few hours at this point and I really hit a stride here. I got the trophy for healing a tamed beast 25 times. Amazed that I hadn't got this trophy sooner for using the crafting ability 100 times to craft weapons or arrows, because it felt like I'd crafted about 400 spears at this point of the game. Not long after that, got the trophy for killing 100 enemies using the bow. Then not long after that, got the trophy for killing 100 enemies with the club. I was a versatile killer out in these prehistoric streets. And as I hadn't just been beelining the main story, I've been doing a lot of events as well as side missions. I got the trophy for completing 15 Help Wenja quests. They're just kind of events. I also then got the trophy for completing 5 Beast Kill quests. Again, they're very tiny side missions. This one, I still don't even know really what I did, which was for completing 12 Specialist missions. I still don't know what I did even when I did it. I just was like, okay, I'll take the trophy. I then got a few main mission trophies here and there. This one, Liberator, for rescuing the Wenja captive. Not proud of this one, but I had to just do it to get it out of the way because I saw that my tame beast had died, which was to kill and skin 1 tame beast. I just quickly put the final blow in and just waited around. I wasn't proud, but yeah, I had to do it. As I was exploring a lot of the map, this one came very naturally for capturing 10 outposts. The outposts were super fun. I did try to stealth my way through them all, but for the most part, I got caught and just went in guns blazing, spears throwing, clubs throwing, setting things on fire. It was fun. And then, of course, it wouldn't be Far Cry Primal without a few hours of playing before yet another game crash and having to close it. As always, doing a lot of side missions, so I eventually got the trophy for completing 10 Tribal Clash quests. and then my game crashed yet again. Now these are kind of main quests, but they're not like towards like the main enemies. These are for taming like the big beasts. So I got this one here, Kitty, for taming the Bloodfang Sabertooth. And then a few seconds later, I got the trophy for tearing the one rare beast as well. It's the only rare beast I had tamed. I had not really been taming a lot of beasts, to be honest. I just had forgotten, in all honesty. Shortly after that, I got the trophy Big Teddy for taming the Great Scar Bear. Again, he's another legendary beast. I stopped taming the beast and started focusing on the actual main missions towards the main enemies. I got this one, Uncaged, for escaping the Udan Caverns. And then right after that, I went back to taming those legendary beasts and got the trophy for taming the Snow Blood Wolf. And because I had tamed the Snow Blood Wolf, I then got the trophy for taming 7 beasts. And in terms of taming beasts, that's the highest amount you have to tame for a trophy. And while this trophy reads as optional, I actually got this off the back of a main mission because it was the final fort that I needed. But this is the trophy conquest for capturing all forts. I'd already done all of the open world ones, and the final one I needed was actually part of a main mission. And then I got one of only 2 gold trophies, again a main mission trophy. But funny enough, it's not like the last main mission trophy, but that is for stealing the Mask of Karate. But despite this being my second playthrough, I felt the story was completely bland and very forgettable. So I have been enjoying it, I have to say. I've genuinely been enjoying playing this game again. More bugs and crashes than I expected or thought. We're 2 upgrades away from having all the villagers. We've got a lot of skills, to be honest. And I've only just unlocked traps, berserk bombs, fire bombs, and stone shards. So I'm going to start trying to use them as much as I can, work towards those trophies. Are the sound effects just nonsense or what? I feel like I can hear it this way. There it is. I could hear it. Sabertooth attack. My Sabertooth is still chasing him. Jump! I missed! That's not good. 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 Go, go, go. There we go. Time to throw some spears at him, because the spears do good damage. What about if I set one on fire? That worked against another big animal that I fought. Ah, endangered. Fight the blood tusk mammoth. Oh, I thought it was something that you tamed. Oh no, it's not. That's a bummer. Ah, I got the trophy. Bees! Eliminate using the bee things. Which means I now need to swap across and use the poison. Man, I've been missing out. The last part of this game is going to be so easy with all these traps and stuff that I have. Going to be so easy. Oh my god, just throwing like bees and poisons and capsule outposts. Nice. Throwing like bees and poisons and fire bombs at everyone is going to be so easy. Out of my way. Eliminate 25 enemies for riding any beast. Okay, we take that. Hold on. You're on fire. Aha, that's what I wanted. While I'm going for the fire kill trophy, I need to craft more fire pots. Aha, there we go, quick draw. That will be for using the throwing shards. Ah, bad trip. Influence 25 enemies using poison. Nice. Nice, David and Goliath. That's for using the sling. I can now use actual weapon. Right in the head. Right in the head. Right in the head. Right in the head. Damn, her arrows are like, what are they made of? She's actually just like packing a 9mm back there or something, I swear. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, these traps are really starting to me off. That's ridiculous that it does that. It lays you right on top of them. That's so much bull, man. That's fully making me mad. Oh my god, that was hard work. The whole game is easy until like this boss battle where they just amp it up. I also hate when games do like, to make it hard, the main boss just can't take damage for like some reason. It makes no sense to me. The game crashes now, I'm gonna kill myself. The game has crashed as well. The annoying thing is for completing this mission you get a trophy. So, does it crash my whole bloody PlayStation? There we go, please wait, yep. Let's see where we're up to, let's see where it left us. Oh, do you know how bad I'm gonna be if I have to do it all over again? This game has started to really... I suppose that's one of those things when you think of like your favourite games is you forget about things like this. Like crashes and there we go, to Ash. Complete the mission, Fall of Batari. Hell yeah. So of course, I carried on playing. I had a few things to clean up, like some bonfires, as well as a few missions here and there. But I focused on getting most of the weapon trophies out of the way. I got this one for eliminating 50 enemies with fire. Then because I was trying to use a little bit of stealth here and there, even though it wasn't going that well, I won't lie, I got the trophy Feathered Friend for eliminating 15 enemies using your owl. And then one of the more annoying weapon related ones, because I had unlocked these so late into the game, I kind of had to farm for them, kind of force it, just in the middle of combat, lay a trap. But I got the trophy for killing 10 enemies using the hunting traps. Then I cleaned up the remaining main missions that I had. This is the last trophy related to a main mission, Evolution Action, for completing the mission, The Hunt of All. It's actually quite a fun quest, to be honest. The next two trophies are actually quite fun trophies, and I did enjoy getting these. It was a real satisfaction, a real hit of enjoyment when you finally land that shot. The first one is for killing a target 70 feet away or more using an arrow. And then the next one, another really fun one, for killing a target who is 50 feet away or more using the spear. My next focus was hunting animals so I could finish upgrading the village, and of course my game crashed. But during my hunt for animals I was also getting collectibles, and I finally got the trophy for picking up 80 collectibles, even though it's only 80 of like, I think there's like 300 in this game. Oh my god, was this painful. The collectibles in this game for this trophy felt so difficult, like so boringly tedious. And then all I needed for the final village upgrade was to skin the rare white deer, which I found and got it and went to skin it, and my game crashed. Can you believe, look at this frame. If this doesn't belong in a Ubisoft museum of times when a game crashed, I don't know what does. I needed this and it crashed here. I cannot believe it. But I booted the game back up, found the deer again, no issues really, and then went back to the village and got the trophy for fully upgrading all of the huts. I then went and discovered the Easter egg, the mark for Wenja, discover the future past. I believe this is a reference to Far Cry 3's Blood Dragon, I believe. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. I only had one skill left to unlock. I had 2 skill points, but I needed 3 skill points, and I only needed 1500 XP, but I had no missions. So I didn't really know what my choices were. I literally just went around just hunting animals, killing enemies, just hoping to find something. But after a few hours of grinding just to get that last 1500 XP, I finally got it, bought the final skill and got the trophy Expert Wenja for unlocking all of the skills. And the last trophy was actually quite a fun trophy to earn to then in turn get the platinum, and it was just make this big climb and jump off. Pretty much the trophy was to climb to the peak of the Pardaku lookout and leap off, but it was really fun just to make this climb. It was a really simple climb. It wasn't like one of those ridiculously convoluted climbs. It took like a minute to get up there, and the jump off is really satisfying, and I got the trophy Candor of Faith, and in turn got the platinum Apex Predator for of course obtaining all of the trophies in Far Cry Primal. So with Far Cry Primal done, it's time to add it into the poorly made chart. Now for the nostalgia based ratings, I gave it an 8.5 out of 10 for quality, a 9 out of 10 for enjoyment, and an overall of an 8 out of 10. Now after doing a full second playthrough, nearly 8 years later, I have to say, I did not enjoy it as much as I remember. It's still a game I would recommend because I think it's a really interesting take on a Far Cry game, but it's far buggier and far slower than I remember. The gameplay is not nearly as exciting as I remember. So for me, the quality gets a 6 out of 10, far too many crashes and bugs. The enjoyment, I'd still give a relatively high rating, so I'd give that an 8 out of 10. And overall, I think a 7, let's call it 7.5 out of 10, I'll be generous. So a pretty significant dip from what I initially rated and what my feelings were from all those years ago to now. I am disappointed that I didn't enjoy it as much. But hey man, 8 years ago, I was 18, 19 years old when I first played this game. I'm now How old am I? I'm now 27 years old. Things change. But now it's time to go on to the final game in this video. And I'm sorry to say, but it's another Ubisoft game. I didn't even pick 2 Ubisoft games on purpose. I just picked these 3 games and then was like, oh wow, 2 of them are Ubisoft games. And no, it's not an Assassin's Creed. But this game, I think, is one of those games where those who really enjoyed it will say it's one of Ubisoft's best. Other than, of course, the goated Assassin's Creed series. But this is quite possibly one of my favourite Ubisoft games. But it's also a game I could understand why other people didn't like or got bored of. And that is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. This is a game I'm really hoping that I enjoy as much or more than I remember enjoying. I'll be mortified if this game doesn't feel as good as I remember. But we got off to a good start. I literally loaded up the game and bang. First trophy, Rebel Sympathizer, for unlocking a Rebel skill. Insane that I got that when loading up the game. I hadn't even started yet. But we take it. Look at that view. Now we are talking. Now, unlike with like Days Gone and Far Cry Primal, where I used like a bit of stealth and a bit of loud and full-on assault, like Days Gone, I did a good amount of non-suppressive gameplay. Same with Far Cry Primal. Sometimes you just go in, you just throw spears and fire bullets, and depending on what game you're playing, obviously. But this is my full stealth game. I think this gun is suppressed. Yeah, it is.
Say the word. Opening fire on these fuckers.
Nice. You will see as well, I change outfits a lot when playing this game. I just become so immersed in the world. I'm like always changing my outfits. I'm always changing my guns. The only thing that doesn't change is the way I play. Let's move up. Let's try and move up quickly. Okay, I got him. I got him. I got him. Let's take him in here. I forgot it was square to grab. Oh. A weapons crate. What is it? Oh, I was just about to say I really would like a sniper early on. So I could have assault rifle, sniper and pistol. And there we go. Second trophy on the board. Completed the first mission, Amaru's rescue. Nice.
Marking a captain.
Dead. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, it's a longer play style. Could just rush in and kill everyone on the easiest difficulty, but it just wouldn't be fun. And I wanted to play the game this way. I love the stealth aspect in this game. I think they did it really well. Okay. It's late at night. Let's see what we can do. We can get real close to people at night. I mean, they're not going to be able to see anything, are they? Kind of want to kill him from point blank range. Oh, it's a trophy. Death in the Dark campaign. Made a close combat kill at night. Oh, very specific. I just noticed I hadn't got a close quarters takedown yet. But there we go. We take that. We take that. We take that. Alright, last one. I got a little bit sloppy. And they ended up finding me. But we got there. It's alright. I'll work on my stealth. Just forget how long it takes to get used to the driving in this game. It's like the first time you ever played GTA 5. I remember that. Like the first time I ever played it took me so long to get used to that driving. It was crazy. Who suspected it? Okay, here we go. And look, we can move in here. Cleared the left side. Up we go. I just need to find where this guy is. Let's get in here. Interrogate. Nice, look at that. Moved all the way in perfectly. Ah, you idiot.
He's down.
That's too late now. We're being hunted. So of course I carried on playing through the game. I'm amazed at how little trophies you get at the start. I forgot how many of the trophies are mostly end game for like maxing out all the skills or finishing an entire region or completing the game or getting all collectibles. But the next trophy I got was probably the most ridiculous one to get, which was taking out a sniper with a pistol. I don't know what made me pull out the pistol. I saw the opportunity of the wide open sniper and shot him with a pistol, and it happened to be a trophy. But not long after that, I finally finished the first area, one of many areas to come, and got the trophy of defeated your first boss. And then while in the second area, obviously I was going for collectibles, trying to help the rebels out where I could. I got the trophy Legend Hunter for discovering your first legend, which is just a collectible. There's 2 collectibles, Legends and Kingslayer files, but we'll talk about the collectibles later in the video. And obviously because I am so stealthy, that sounds like a brag, I meant because how much I play the stealth game. This next trophy came very naturally, Eye in the Sky for marking 100 enemies with the drone. Another very natural trophy because I'm lazy and don't always like to land the helicopters. I skydive a lot, so I got the trophy Fearless for skydiving 10 times. Now this is probably one of my proudest interrogations. I noticed that the 3 buildings surrounding where this was covered in orange heat, which says there's enemies somewhere. I just snuck through, whipped him by the neck, interrogated him, and ended up getting the trophy Deadly Curious for interrogating 20 sources. This one was quite funny as I got the trophy literally 10 seconds after being downed, because I was trying to do as many rebel missions along the way as possible. Admittedly, some of them I was just not bothering with because I just couldn't be bothered, or I just wanted to focus on a main mission. I got this trophy Real Rebel for unlocking all of the rebel skills. And then shortly after, while doing another rebel mission, I got the next trophy Spice of Life for playing each type of side mission. To be honest, I actually enjoyed all of the side missions. I had very little negatives to say. They get a little bit tedious, but nothing that really bothered me. I did actually enjoy doing them all. But then again, I also enjoyed doing all of the repeatable side missions in the game, like the Division. Of course, this trophy was not a natural trophy. I saw the opportunity and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and get it. And it was a cracker of a shot. And that was for hitting a target from more than 400 meters away. Of course, I used the sniper. But you've probably seen throughout this, you'll see my main gun change a lot. You'll see my outfit change a lot. But I keep the M40A5 sniper pretty much through about 70% of the game. Now, the next trophy came quite naturally as well, as I do focus on stealth as such a top priority. I got this trophy for marking 100 enemies with the binoculars. And being the fact that I barely really had earned any trophies while doing so many areas, I'd done a lot of areas at this point, really had not earned a lot of trophies. And at this point, you're talking I'm on day 3. But because I've been doing so many rebel missions along the way, I did get this trophy, No Better Rebel, for maxing out each rebel skill. Okay, now I have been playing quite a bit. I've not been quite as effective as I could have been in terms of trophies, but I've been playing a lot. But yeah, I have done quite a bit. As you can tell, I've taken out almost all Bouchons. He doesn't count. He kills himself. Spoiler alert. But yeah, he kills himself. So you don't actually ever come into him. Oh, no, he doesn't. Sorry. No, he doesn't. Sorry. I did notice there's very little, almost none, when it comes to main enemies of being able to take them out from a distance and walk away from the situation. It's either extraction or kill them and then like search their body for, you know, make sure it's them or plant something on them, you know. Hack the broadcast station without being detected. Okay, well that's my round, baby. Let's do a quick bit of scouting. I'll try not to kill too many people because it usually makes things a little bit more complicated, because you have to be mindful of them finding the body. You always have to be mindful of that. So, but we should be good. We should be able to move in. Okay, so that guy can probably go. That guy can probably go too. Gotcha. What a shot. I love it. I love it. I love the ability to do that. And you see the bullet slowly curve towards him. It's so cool. Aha, here we go. There we go, this is cool. I don't remember this. This is really cool. I'm going to swap to pistol because it's the most silent weapon in the game. At least this pistol is. It's like got maximum noise reduction. Like literally nobody can hear it. It's well cool. Let me just quickly scan the area. Okay, down there and then down there. Okay. I don't know if it's worth risking shooting him.
Watch out!
Don't you dare get in that car. Don't you dare get in that car. Okay, you can get in the car. You can get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the boot. Get in the boot. Watch your hand, buddy. Ow, that kind of hurt. Okay, let's drive. That was fun. A little bit chaotic. Damn. Bowman just breaks them down. Bad reputation. Completely influence operation. And there we go. That's our first operation done and dusted. Let's see what we've got. 2, 3, 4.
I got eyes on a sniper.
Someone over here somewhere, apparently. Yep, there we go. Gotcha. What a shot. While he was walking. I'm not always confident in making those shots, I won't lie.
Copy that.
Okay, there we go. Let's move him. Night vision on. I've got a plan. Oh, it's a trophy.
Damn,
Hold on.
did not like the sound of that. That LT's getting away.
In a weapons case.
Kill an enemy with a drone. Okay, didn't know that was a trophy. I thought I could just... Okay, my plan failed, but I got a trophy. I was going to try and use the drone to kill all 3 and destroy these, but it didn't work. Is what it is, I suppose. We tried. So we've only got 4 left. I'm going to go and get my favourite weapon. That's next for me, I think. So as I near towards the end of the game and of course entering the last few areas that I hadn't yet been, I'm now starting to get a lot of the end game trophies. Starting with Handgun Fanatic for collecting all handgun models. Then shortly after that we're going to get some intel. I got the trophy The Champion for maxing out your XP and levels. Then I saw this huge group of enemies that were all coming towards my position, but they were like bunched together in like the most random way. So I thought I'm going to use this opportunity and I'm going to take all of these guys out of a single C4 blast, get me the trophy Cluster Bomber. Then a little bit later I got the trophy Light Machine Gun Fanatic, again for collecting all light machine gun models. A little bit after that I got the Submachine Gun trophy, Submachine Gun Fanatic for collecting all submachine gun models. And would you believe it, surprise surprise, the next trophy was Assault Rifle Fanatic for collecting all assault rifle models. And now I'm really nearing the final zone. I got this trophy Heavy Medals for collecting all of the bonus medals. Finally I got this trophy Sniper Rifle Fanatic for collecting all the sniper rifle models. The reason this one is last, well actually there's one more, but the reason this one is second to last is because it was related to one of the bosses, one of the underbosses. Then I actually ended up getting a really random DM from some guy saying, would you be able to help me with the co-op? I don't think he knows I make videos. I'm not arrogant enough to believe that everybody knows who I am. I'm not that guy. But he obviously had seen that I was near the end and hadn't got the co-op trophy, so he messaged me and we went on to do Finish the Job trophy for killing another enemy in close combat who was hurt by another player. And then after we got that trophy, we quickly cracked through a really quick mission 3 times in a row to get the trophy Teamwork, which was for completing 3 missions with another player. This actually was his platinum trophy. I helped him get the platinum here and he helped me get these and off he went. But it was just perfect time. I was worried about these co-op ones, but to have someone randomly message me, shout out to him. So I've carried on playing the game and crippling El Sueño's Empire. El Sueño's Empire, that's what I meant to say. We've got 3 left. We've got El Muro, the Beauty Queen, and El Yayo. This house is like a bloody maze.
I got eyes on Nydia and the daughter.
We're not going to hurt you. I mean, this looks a little bit aggressive, but, you know, got her in a bit of a chokehold there, but, you know, other than that, it's okay. Smuggler's Blues. Complete the smuggling operation. Nice. And a new tier. Oh, yeah, because I'm on my other account. Starter 2. Nice.
Little close to civilians.
So I actually have to stealth this one. This isn't like the Nydia Flores one where I can just start blasting. Okay. So there's not many. Oh, God, that was close. I didn't have my suppressor on. Can you... I don't want to...
Down, gentlemen. We're not trying to scare anybody here.
I don't want to kill a civilian, but I will if I have to.
Let me get what you want.
And there we go. Shut down. Completed the production operation. Nice. The last one is the head of security, El Muro. Oh, he turned on the cartel. Interesting. Interesting approach. I didn't think anyone would turn on the cartel. Usually it's just Sueño's disappointed and wants them dead. But... carnage. El Muro just died. I got killed. Absolute mayhem.
Fuckface.
Come here, you.
Get your fucking hands off me!
Okay, let's focus on the mission.
Oh, you're kid. Because he's El Muro, you. He died from one bullet? Oh, I'm getting so sick of this. I'm getting so sick of this. Oh, hell, I'm getting off now.
Him alive.
Okay, he
I
goes
say again,
he
we
goes
need
down
that
here.
entity alive. Eyes up.
Grab.
Let's get back to work.
Got him. Stow. Get in there, thank you. Drive. I've actually not even really been spotted. Let's go. Huge. Broken locks. Complete the security operation. Nice. El Muro. So at this point, I've completely crippled El Sueño's enterprise. But I didn't worry about doing the last main missions just yet. I wanted to get a few trophies out of the way first. Arguably one of the hardest ones to do. I wanted to get that out of the way as soon as, which is the trophy pull for shooting down an enemy helicopter with a mortar. There is a slightly easier way to do it. You just wait until they flee in the helicopter and you use the mortar slightly before they flee. So it's just like a timing thing. Then a nice easy one, destroying a generator with the C4 blast. Just had to find a generator, got it done. And of course, during those two, I was finding collectibles along the way. That was the whole point of the exploration, and I got the trophy for finding 50% of all documents in the game. The next trophy I got was Legendary Hunter for discovering all of the legends. Those are kind of more physical collectibles as opposed to paperwork like the Kingslayer files. And because I was trying to get all the skills, I was doing convoys and helicopters and planes. I got the trophy Highway Bandit for tagging 10 convoys. And then I needed to steal this helicopter for more comms, obviously, for more materials, to be able to upgrade skill points. And it was at the perfect place from this safe point, fast travel thing. And I took the bike, but then I decided bikes are for losers. I'm going to fly. That has got to be possibly a Wildlands record. That was, the way I was skimming the hill and dodging rocks was incredible. Okay, it's kind of late. I've been grinding most of the day, getting stuff done, getting all the collectibles, and I'm a bit concerned. So I've been farming materials. I'm pretty close to all the upgrades, to be honest. Probably another couple of hours, but my concern. I went through and I got every Kingslayer file. Now, I have every character, as you can see here. I've got every, it keeps saying new. I can go through them all and you guys can see it says I've got them all, like I do. And I even went and done Sandoval because I was missing his to begin with, and I was like, okay, maybe that's an issue, so I got all of his. But I have every single character's Kingslayer files, every single one, including El Sueño's. Both of them are there. I've done multiple times where I press square and I go through them all like this, and so the new thing disappears and it does not want to load. And in a bit of research, it appears that other people have had the same issue that I've had. You can see every area, it says Kingslayer files. So I'm not going to panic yet. I'm going to panic in the future. And the reason I'm not going to panic yet is because I've still got other stuff to do. Now, I know these don't count, this Oracle Black Ops and Silent Spade Black Ops from the final El Sueño mission. I could have sworn that when I got the platinum the first time around, I got the collectibles before I finished the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not the case. But yeah, so a little bit of a concern. Just wanted to kind of instill the fear into you guys as well. You know, if I can't do it, I can't do it at the end of the day. Like, the video will still go ahead. I'm not going to replay the whole game to get the documents. It's my second account. I'm not going to cry about it. But, yeah, I'm not going to be very happy, to say the least. This will really affect my replay thoughts, I won't lie. But yeah, just thought I'd jump in. It's been like a day and a half since I last recorded with my webcam and mic and stuff. Just been playing, grinding through, still having fun. But now this part has filled me with concern, I won't lie. So instead of constantly worrying about the documents, I decided to focus on just getting the skill tree out of the way. The first trophy I got was Ultimate Skill for buying all of the upgrades of just one skill branch. And only an hour or so later of grinding for materials, I got the trophy Top Drone for buying all of the drone related upgrades. And then another hour or so, I got the final trophy for it, which is only the best for buying all upgrades. It really wasn't as bad as the grind as I thought it was going to be. Once you get in the flow of getting materials, it's really quite easy. Now this one was a bit of a pain. I had no issue doing the 7 enemies killed with a single C4 blast, but this one to kill 7 enemies with a single mine was a bit of a pain. So I put it on top of this truck, shot the mine, bang. Finally got the trophy after about 30 attempts. So with those 4 trophies done, I really had nothing left to do except for finish the game, take down El Sueño, and then hopefully get all the documents, which was not looking good. I actually quite enjoyed the ending with Bowman narrating what happened and what we're led to believe happened and what the decision she made. I actually quite enjoyed the ending. For the most part, you're not really led to care about the characters, if I'm honest, but I did enjoy the ending. And the second the cutscene finished, we got the trophy The End for finishing the story. We got Shotguns Fanatic for collecting all shotguns because El Sueño had the final one. We got Mission Master for completing all story missions. And then we got the trophy for collecting all the documents. I'm just joking. You thought. So did I. Now at this point, I really had no other thoughts of what I could do. But that was it. I had every legend. I had every single Kingslayer file. I checked and checked again. I did a lot of research as well, and it turns out this is a very broken trophy. I checked a few people's accounts that had played the game in 2019, 2020, and they still hadn't had the platinum because they didn't get all the documents and the trophy never popped. Well, it said they didn't get all the documents, but they did. So I thought, on a whim, I'm going to try those new Spec Ops modes and just try and get some Kingslayer files from those. So I just randomly started to do Operation Oracle in just hopes that it would help. Like, if I got all of those ones, then that trophy might pop. I don't know. It was just trying something here. And less than half of the collectibles in Operation Oracle picked up. The trophy popped. I don't know why it happened. Maybe I was missing the game thought I was missing 4 from the previous game and this pushed that total number up. But I don't know. But we got it. Found all the documents. And in turn, the Platinum Master of the Wildlands. Such a shame to have a bad glitch on my second playthrough, but hey, that's Ubisoft. So with Wildlands done, it's time to add it in to my poorly made chart. Based on nostalgia, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 for quality, a 10 out of 10 for enjoyment, and a 9.7 out of 10 for overall. I really had great memories and a lot of praise for this game coming off my first playthrough. It was one of like my favourite games of the last like couple of years. Just I loved it, truly loved it. Breakpoint, however, not so much. But this time round, however, for quality, I give it an 8 out of 10. For enjoyment, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. And for overall, I'm going to give it a 7.8 out of 10. Nostalgia doesn't have its grip on me anymore. It's still a brilliant game, but it's just not as amazing as I remember. And sadly, having experienced a near platinum ruining bug, that did bother me. But if we put that to one side, the game is slightly longer and more repetitive than I remember, but it's still a ridiculously fun, enjoyable game, and some of my favourite stealth of all time. I just love how every base, every mission is open to how you want to tackle it. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. If you've made it this far, then wow, thank you. You're crazy. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know just 3 of your favourite games. Just think of your top 20 and just put 3 in there. Maybe 3 that people wouldn't expect. I'd be really interested to see everybody's kind of just 3 of everybody's favourite games, the different kind of genres we all play. And let me know what you think of these 3. And let me know if you want to see me do this again. Like I said, I've got 50 top games written down. I can do this video 15 different times if you guys want me to. But let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you for the huge support on the channel. We've just passed 80,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. And yeah, much love to all you guys. You know, have a good new year and whatnot, and a good Christmas if you celebrate that. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.